On the road with Super Drive. Get closer to your radio. The Super Drive is invading your hood. Bringing radio straight to you wherever you are. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Hot 93.3. Spot the crew, join the cruise.
7 minutes down the hour of 5 p.m. You know the deal. It's time for us to talk about the number one. It's actually not the number one trending topic, but anyways, we're on the road today with Super Drive. Here is what we do. I'm here in the studio talking about something, and I've got Adiola on the streets. She's apparently, I think, she's somewhere in Lekki. I'm just going to get into the studio, call into the studio very soon. But yeah, so this is what we're talking about. This is the deal. If you spot the van, the Hot FM van, make sure you just say hi, say hello, say something, join in the conversation. So the federal government has released details of something that I think is quite interesting. So I've learned that the federal government is, they said that they're going to give out 774,000 jobs. Yeah, 774,000 jobs to people. And I also saw something, the federal government said that the details of its plan to employ at least 1,000 people from each of the 774 local government areas in the country. And they said that it's going to start on the 1st of October. Each beneficiary will be paid 20,000 naira monthly to carry out public works. And the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, has announced this one. He also said that each state will have the committee to choose those to be employed and the jobs that they will perform. He said that political leaders in all areas will also be allowed to select not more than 10% of the beneficiaries in their area. So we're just wondering, what are your thoughts on this? 774,000 people looking to be employed in from the 1st of October. Let us know what your thoughts are. Join the conversation on Twitter at @HotFM_Lagos. You can send a note on WhatsApp 081-800-89933, or you can send me a tweet at @HotFM_Lagos, or you can call me. The number to call is 081-82426591. That's our topic of the day here on the Super Drive. Don't you go anywhere. We're doing this till 6.
Spot the crew, join the cruise.
This is Hot 93.3, 21 minutes down the hour of 5 p.m. You know, this is the time for what's buzzing. We're talking about what is buzzing on the streets. Talking about streets, we've got Adiola on the road. Hi, Adiola.
Hi, Tata. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. It took you guys a long time. That's all right. Where are you guys at the moment, by the way?
We're currently at Jakonde.
Okay, how's it going?
Under the pedestrian bridge.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about the federal government giving people jobs. What do you think about it before you get people to answer?
Oh, well, I just think that it's a good idea either way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the government creating 774,000 jobs
Mm-hmm.
out of the blues for the youth of Nigeria is a good idea either way. Because, if these jobs are there, why are the youth still unemployed? I saw a data this past week about unemployment in Nigeria, and we have a total of 27% of Nigerians unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
So if this job is there, I think it is a fantastic idea. So recruitment should start soon, and I hope it will be a flawless process because you know how things can be in Nigeria. I just hope that it will be a flawless process.
I really do hope as well. I'm looking forward to hearing what the people of Jakonde have to say about this. I'll be here in the studio waiting for you to give me a ring, Adiola. Okay?
All right, then.
All right. It's 23 minutes down the hour of 5 p.m. Adiola is right there. She said she's at Jakonde, right under the pedestrian bridge. So if you're going through Jakonde, make sure you just spot the van and say hi, or come down from your cars or whatever. If you're walking, make sure you just go there and drop your thoughts. Or you can call us 081-82426591 or send a WhatsApp message 081-800-89933. So the government is saying that they're going to employ, a number of people, and it's quite interesting to note. So 774, that's the number. Let us know what you think. You can get it across to us on Twitter at @HotFM_Lagos.
Spot the crew, join the cruise.
This is On the Road with Super Drive. My name is Chacha. Adiola is right there on the streets of Lagos City, right there in Jakonde to be precise. Just in case you're wondering what we're talking about, the government has said that they'll be creating about 774,000 jobs for different people across different places in the country. And I'm just wondering, how is this going to go? This is news that we're getting, and they've told us the details on how they'll be doing it. My fingers are actually crossed. 36 minutes down the hour of 4 p.m. If you're just tuning in, this is Hot 93.3. My name is Chacha, and we're on the road with Superdrive. I've got Adiola in Jakonde, on the streets of Jakonde. So if you happen to spot the Hot FM van, make sure you just say a word or two to us. Hi, Adiola. How's it going there?
Hello, Chacha. How are you doing?
Fantastic. The last time you called, the network was pretty messy.
Yeah, service is really bad.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead.
Okay, so right now I have Mr. Lukman here, and he's about to tell me about his thoughts as to the job creation by the federal government. What do you think about the 774,000 jobs that the government wants to create for the youth of Nigeria? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it is feasible, rather? Do you think it is feasible? Do you think that the youth of Nigeria is ready to engage in these jobs that government wants to create?
The youth are ready, but I don't think that can be possible. Although everything is possible. In Nigeria, I don't think such a thing can be possible, because to employ youth of 774,000 is possible. Mm-hmm. But the situation in Nigeria may not make it possible, because at the end of the day, you just see that they will later tell us that those people have been employed. Mm-hmm. But you find out that part of those are employed, the ghost workers are there. It will be full of ghost workers. That's what I just believe in, that they can employ that, but in Nigeria, at the end of the day, because the corruption in Nigeria is the problem, they won't be able to employ those people. There are some people that will be there. Mm-hmm. By the time they are employing, they just furnish everything with ghost workers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lukman.
Okay, that was quite interesting. I remember seeing on the news a lot of times when they say there are ghost workers everywhere. Him bringing that up just made me laugh. Do you actually feel like there might be ghost workers as well, Adiola? Do you feel the same way? Of course.
I feel the same way. That as sad as it is, Nigeria is filled with corruption. In different spheres of the government, there is corruption here and there. So I feel like some way or the other, this scheme might not be feasible, because people will bring their people, ghost workers will arrive from nowhere, and it's just sad. It's really sad.
This is really sad. All right, looking forward to hearing from more people. All right, I'm here with you.
All right, thank you.
All right, 38 minutes down the hour. That is what we're talking about, the 774,000 jobs that are about to go out. So they say the federal government has unveiled the details of its plans to employ at least 1,000 people from each of they said at least, you hear that, at least, let me repeat, at least 1,000 people from each of the 774 local government areas in the country. Adela is on the streets of Jakonde, right under the bridge apparently. So if you go there, make sure you just say hi. My name is Chacha, still here. You can also drop your thoughts on WhatsApp 081-800-89933 or call us at 081-8242-6591, or better still, get to Twitter at @HotFM_Lagos. Let us know if you think this is a possibility or is just another, news headline.
Spot the crew, join the cruise.
All right, we still got Adiola on the line. Hi, Adiola, go ahead.
Hello, Chacha. So we have Mr. Sheldrak here. He has very, very interesting views as to this topic. Mr. Sheldrak, so please tell us.
We all know this. It's not possible. Come on. If I tell you what most of us are doing here in Lagos to survive, you won't believe it. We are earning almost nothing to survive. I'm an older. But if I tell you what I'm doing presently now, you won't believe it. So come on, let's stop fooling ourselves. There's no job anywhere.
Oh, wow.
There's no job. So I don't think it's possible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very interesting views from Mr. Sheldrak. He believes that these jobs cannot come out of anywhere. If we have 27% population jobless right now, where are they going to bring these jobs out from? That's what Mr. Sheldrak thinks.
That's interesting, because they even said they're going to pay them a monthly pay of 18,000 naira. How much is the thing again? Minimum pay is 18,000, right?
I didn't get that.
Minimum pay in the country is about 18,000, isn't it?
Yes,
Minimum wage
18,000.
18,000. So
Very
they're just
ridiculous.
adding 2,000 on top of it. Quite interesting. Quite
Very,
interesting.
very ridiculous.
All right, go ahead. I'm still here with you. All right. So don't you forget, Adiola is on the streets of Jakonde, under the bridge to be precise. You can also drop your thoughts with us on WhatsApp 081-800-89933. This is the topic of the day, talking about how, the government is about to employ 774,000 people. Adiola keeps saying about the percentage of unemployed youths. The last caller, the last person she spoke to on the road was just talking about how he's an OND holder, but he's doing a very, 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 very different job. Hello.
Hello, Tata.
Yes, I'm here. Still here.
Yeah, I'm here. So I have Mr. Monday with another interesting view.
All right.
Mr. Monday, what do you think about the job creation by the federal government? 774,000 from each local government in Nigeria. Do you think it is possible?
Our president, Muhammad Buhari, has a great plan for this country.
Mm-hmm.
And just of recent, he created 3 ministries,
Mm-hmm.
which what they are doing is to empower the youth. And with what I've seen so far, I watch the NTA news every night to see all his achievements.
Mm-hmm.
And with what I've seen so far, Muhammad Buhari is doing a great job. And with the Empower and a lot of program initiative that a lot of people are coming up with, it's very, very much achievable. It's achievable.
Wow, that's very nice. Mr. Monday thinks it is very possible. There's a glimmer of hope from what you said, and I think it's a nice thing.
That's quite interesting. I like the way you say, wow, that's very nice. Like, I could tell the sarcasm in your voice, but that's all right. Do you still have any other person there with you currently?
No, not right now.
All right, no problem. I'm still here with you. I've got this
Thank
note
you.
from Ismail Yunisa. He says, Chacha, federal government under Buhari's administration has created millions of jobs since the last few years. Let me ask you a simple question. Why are you asking me questions, Ismail? Why are you asking me? He said, let me ask you a question. It says, do you even know a single person who is a beneficiary? Let me tell you, not scam. How do you know it's a scam? This year, the last person, he said the government is doing well. The government is doing well. It's doing well. Doing very, very fantabulous. Very well.
Spot the crew, join the cruise.
Still Hot 93.3. My name is Chacha. Still on the road with Super Drive. Just in case you're wondering what the show is about today, I've got Adiola on the streets. She's right in Jakonde. We're talking about 774,000 jobs the government is about to create for the youths of our country. Hi, Adiola.
Hi, Chacha. So I'm still at Jakonde, and I have Miss Christabel here. She wants to share her thoughts with us.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm Christabel.
All right, Christabel.
So, Christabel, what do you think about the job creation by the government? 774,000 from each local government in the country. Do you think it is possible? Do you think it is feasible?
Well, yeah, it is very possible if the government wants to. Seriously. If the government wants to do it, definitely they can. But they've not been doing anything as far as I'm concerned, actually.
You feel like you've not been doing anything so far? Why? Why do you think so?
I think so because, okay, for me, I'm a young graduate, actually. I'm a young graduate. And I've been applying for government jobs, like in this country, for God knows how long since I graduated. But since then, nothing. They've not even picked me for once. Yeah, it's just the private companies that are everywhere in this country. So if there is no private company in this country, so what are we going to do? We're going to sit and watch the government eat our money and nothing for the young graduates. Like, seriously, it's kind of nothing to write home about, actually, seriously.
Interesting.
But with this opportunity, do you feel like you will benefit from this job creation?
Yeah, definitely. I will benefit. If they should give us this, I'll be very happy and I will really benefit from it. Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you, Ms. Christabel. Thanks very much.
Adiola, do you have any other person around you?
No, I don't right now.
All right, so it was quite interesting what she said.
Yeah.
The only thing I kept getting from what she was saying is if. So she's like 50-50 on that one. But are you 50-50 or you're just like, nah, that's not going to happen? Or are you still with the guy who said there'll be a lot of
I'm
ghost
sorry,
workers?
I can't hear you clearly.
I said, are you still 50-50 as well? Or are you like, yeah, it's going to happen? Or are you with the guy who said there will be a lot of ghost workers?
I sincerely doubt that this is possible. I doubt that it's feasible. To be very honest, if these jobs are there, why do we have jobless people? Why are they just going to come out of the blues to make jobs for people. I like that they're going to cover all the local governments in Nigeria, and I really want to have hope. I really want to have hope in the government, and I pray that they are able to make this possible, Chacha.
Okay, thank you so much, Adeola.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you. Come back. Bye.
Alrighty, bye.
All right, so it's incredible. I love the facts that we've gotten different diverse answers all day in Jakonde, and shout out to Adeola for doing a fantastic job. But anyways, so this is what I think. I feel like 20,000 naira pay, okay, per month. Interesting that the government just had to add 2,000 naira on top of it. That's quite generous. And aside that, I also just hope that it would not end up as the guy who said there are a lot of ghost workers, because we can see that there are ghost workers who are even dead that are collecting money. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Good evening, Chacha.
Good evening, Cyril.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Please, let me rush and say something before you go to your newsroom, okay?
Mm-hmm.
See, you see my problem with Nigerians.
Yeah.
The problem Nigerians have is when things like this comes up, Nigerians can never sit down one place and do their proper research well before they jump into conclusion. Because I listened to the last two callers.
Mm-hmm.
They said this administration has been trying and all of that, and somebody tweeted and they said, yeah, this administration has been created a lot of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we are talking about 700,000 jobs created by government, the question that our people refuse to ask is, what is the strategies of this job? What is the structure? Okay. Now, for example, I have a graduate in my family. I have like 2 graduates in my family, which eventually I am entitled to this job. My family is entitled to this job.
Yeah.
Okay, I am from Nigeria Delta. I'm a Nigerian. Then the question is, can I benefit? Can my family benefit from this job without knowing nobody? That's the question you need to ask yourself.
That's quite
So when people will come and talk what will make somebody get pissed off, honestly, I don't like it. Because this job, if I thought that this job is real, if I thought that it's not an audio job, I can see real brother, I can see real sister, I can Chacha brother benefit from this job without knowing somebody. That is the question I'm asking.
That is a very big question.
You understand? Because as far as I'm concerned, this job, if I thought that it's real, this job can never be transparent. The structure we know, the structure they operate, like the last lady that said, she said she graduated for some years and she has been applying for government job.
In different
areas.
areas.
To tell me that she's not qualified to have a job? But because of the structure, maybe she don't have the money to invest to give for bread before they can give her the job. So that is my question.
Interesting.
So I don't like people coming here to comment what they don't know about.
Cyril, thank you so much. I always like hearing from you. Thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
All right. Wow, Cyril. Cyril waited to just help me sign out. In fact, he has already signed out on the topic. I don't know what else to say to add to that one. But yeah, considering what he was saying, I'm going to reiterate and say that the federal government has unveiled the details of its plan to employ at least 1,000 people from each of the 774 local government areas in the country. They have said that the initiative will start on October 1st and each beneficiary will be paid 20,000 naira monthly to carry out public works. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, was the one who mentioned this. Naim Tokam. So he also said that that each state will have a committee to choose those to be employed and the jobs that they will perform. And he also said that the political leaders in all areas will be allowed to select not more than 10% of the beneficiaries in their area. And that is just going, I'm thinking that 10%, will it really be 10% or will it be 90% or will it be 95%? Most likely going to be 95%. Anyways, this is still Super Drive. My name is Chacha. The news update comes right at 6 p.m. Don't you go nowhere because the Super Drive got you. The Happy Fairy's here.
On the road with Super Drive. Get closer to your radio. The Super Drive is evading your hood. Bringing radio straight to you wherever you are. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Hot 93.3. Spot the crew, join the cruise.